What's up, Comic Frontline? It's Mr. J here. Welcome back to Riverdale. I'm here to cover Riverdale Season 1, Episode 2, A Touch of Evil. Now, before I get started, I want to say big shout out to all you guys. Thank you for the massive amount of feedback I got off of the first review for the pilot episode. You guys rock. Let's keep that going. It's awesome getting to have a conversation with you guys about this show because I still feel really conflicted about it. But yeah, if you haven't seen the episode, spoiler warning, I will be going into spoilers about the episode. So if you haven't seen it, uh, jump off this review really quick, wait till you see it, come back, but hit the like button on your way out. And then we can talk about it once you've seen the episode. But let's talk, guys. Okay, so this one is where we get the revelation of the first arrest in the Jason Blossom murder homicide case. But first, let's kind of go story by story. So, Betty's dealing with kind of the heartbreak and betrayal of the whole Archie Veronica Seven Minutes in Heaven thing from last episode. And Betty's mom and a lot of people in the comments said it, and I agree. Betty's mom continues to be a bitch. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Betty's mom was being a bitch about this entire situation. She's like, cut everybody off, basically screw everybody, forget your friends. You just need to do you. Like, whatever, man. You don't understand what she's going through. She needs to deal with this in her own way, and just her mom is just so controlling. It pissed me off. I was like, come on, lady, you can't be doing that. This is definitely not like the portrayal of Betty's mom that I'm used to, and it made me a little angry. I'm not gonna lie. So now we're dealing with also the other plot line that I don't like, the Archie Miss Grundy thing. I really don't like this. This bothers me. This bothers me. It doesn't just bother me because it's been done before, it's been done a million times. It bothers me because this is not something Archie would do. And it just bugs me. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? And like the fact that the teacher's like, what I feel for you is real, blah blah blah. Ew. Thankfully in this episode we got more Jughead and more Jughead Archie stuff, which was cool. And we kind of see that the whole reason Jughead and Archie had a falling out was because of Miss Grundy, because Archie put hoes before bros, man, and he prioritized Grundy over Jughead, and that kind of made them kind of drift a bit. And once Jughead realizes this, he's like, hey, man, look, come clean to me. And once, Archie kind of opens up to Jughead and he realizes that he does need his friend, and, somebody needs to be out there for him, and he jumps to his rescue against freaking Reggie, who likes Reggie anyway, and Archie gets his ass beat by Reggie. So again, Reggie's not being Reggie was weird last episode because he was all buddy buddy with Archie last episode. At least it seemed like, but this seemed like regular Reggie, so I was on board with that. Um, Kevin and Moose, their whole thing, I'm kind of interested in that. I want to see where that goes. And they mentioned Pidge, they mentioned Midge, which I was excited about because I was wondering if Midge was going to be a part of the show. So Midge is canon in the show, and Midge is Moose's long-standing girlfriend. So that might be a thing they'll have to deal with later, but I'm glad they addressed that. That's cool. What else is there? Betty and Veronica, obviously there's a tear in their friendship, and Veronica feels bad about it, but at the same time she doesn't really, because she knows how she feels about Archie, but she still doesn't want to lose the only friend she has at the moment right now in Riverdale, since nobody still really trusts her. So it's kind of this in-between game with Veronica. And she and Archie have a really cute moment in the where they're bonding over Archie's music, and Betty, she's kind of like, nah, I can't do this, you know. I thought I could just be friends with you, Archie, but I can't. My feelings are too strong, and that kind of again causes a tension between Veronica, Archie, and Betty. And then, in an unexpected turn of events, Cheryl starts being all nicey nice to Betty, but turns out she's just using it because she wants, dirt on Veronica and shit, and she goes all full on bitch and just like explodes on Betty, and Betty is like, "Get out of my house." Good for you, Betty, standing up to Cheryl and her most likely incest loving redhead demon. I really don't like her, but I like her character at the same time because it's just, you fear her and you love her, as we said in the Media Madness episode. Really enjoy Cheryl's character, but God, I hate her. That just shows how effective she is. Again, it's really cool. We got to see a pep rally performance from the Riverdale Vixens and Josie and the Pussycats. Cover to Candy Girl, a cover to Candy Girl. I really hope Josie and the Pussycats is more than just, oh hey, every week we'll have a musical performance from Josie and the Pussycats. I really want more, fleshing out of those characters. That would be nice. But yeah, that was cool. Cheryl has a nervous breakdown when she sees beat up Archie because it gives her flashbacks to, you know, obviously decayed and dead Jason. And so like it causes her to have a nervous breakdown, leads to some major suspicion. Stuff happens, and when Archie is about to confess that he and Miss Grundy were there on July 4th and they heard the gunshot, the police and Mr. Weatherby, the principal, come out, go into the classroom, and they arrest Cheryl. Obviously, it's not going to be that easy. It's not going to be that easy. It's probably going to be a fake out, but Cheryl definitely has something to do with this. I don't think she's the one that directly killed Jason, because again, it would be too easy, and I definitely think she's in love with her brother. So, and with what she said, he was supposed to come back. I think they were going to try and fake his death so they could run off together and be alone. But something went wrong. So I think she might have hired somebody or something like that. We'll see where that goes. But I'm very interested. I'm glad Jughead's more involved. And we had a classic, meet up at Pops's and the big four, the Fab Four of Archie, Veronica, Jughead, and Betty. And Jughead has a classic Jughead line when they're like, "Would you guys want to join us?" And he goes, "Only if you're treating." And that's classic Jughead. Awesome. Loved that. I also loved how the milkshakes that Betty and Veronica order perfectly reflect them. You got the double chocolate for Veronica. She's sweet, but also got that kind of bitterness to her. And then there's old-fashioned vanilla, which is Betty, because she's sweet. She's the stereotypical girl next door. Reliable, safe choice. And I like how that little subtle thing kind of reflects their personalities. Overall, again, a fun episode of Riverdale. This continues to be a guilty pleasure for me. I enjoyed it. It was fun. Shirtless Archie. I'm sure you ladies enjoyed all that. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. I'm sure you ladies and gentlemen enjoyed all that. But good for y'all. Like Archie, he worked his ass off for those abs. Go ahead, show him off, dude. So yeah, this was overall another solid episode. Riverdale continues to be really good, and I'm interested in seeing where this story goes. But at the same time, I'm still a little conflicted about how to feel about some of these characters. Overall, though, guys, let me know what you guys thought about the episode in the comments down below. As always, don't forget to leave this video a like to let us know you enjoyed it, and tell us your thoughts and feels down in the comments below. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to Comic Frontline. And if you like what I do here on Comic Frontline, don't forget to check out Comic Frontline's main page. My channel will be listed over on the side. I'm Mr. J's Comics Reviews. I'm Mr. J's Comic Reviews. You can check that out. Pretty much what I do over on Frontline. I do similar content on my own channel, so if you like this, you'll definitely like what I do over there, and I'd really appreciate it if you hop over there and hit subscribe. But anyway, this has been Jay from Mr. J's Comic Reviews for Comic Frontline. And like I always say, once a comic book geek, always a comic book geek, and once an Archie fan, always an Archie fan. And until we meet again in Riverdale, I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.